हेलो। हाँ सर, स्क्रीन आ रहा है,
ठीक है,
स्लाइड भी आ रहा है।
ठीक है।
हाँ।
हेलो हेलो हेलो।
यस सर।
ठीक है, स्क्रीन आ रहा है ना? हेलो।
यस सर, आ रहा है।
ठीक। टुडे टॉपिक इज थैलेसीमिया। General introduction. Normal adult hemoglobin HbA consists of a tetramer made up of 2 alpha globin and 2 beta globin subunit. The alpha globin gene is found on the chromosome 16 and is duplicated, which means that each somatic cell with its pair of homologous chromosome contains 4 copies of alpha chain gene. The gene encoding beta globin only has 2 copies, one present on each of the pair of the chromosome 11. So alpha location is chromosome 16 and beta location is chromosome 11. This is the overview of the stem cell hematopoiesis. This is the sections. This is the yellow marrow. This is the red marrow, compact bone, articular cartilage. This gives rise to hematocytoblast that give the hematocytoblast reproduction. After that, myeloid progenitor, so many, and this myeloid progenitor give rise to RBC, platelet, monocytes, granulocytes, eosinophil, neutrophil, basophil. This is the hemoglobin molecule. This is the red blood cells, and this is the oxygen molecule, and this is the hemoglobin molecule. This hemoglobin molecule contains 2 beta chains, one is this and one is this, and 2 alpha chain, this is one, this is. And in this, there are 4 iron molecule, and this is the heme molecule. This is the location of chromosome 16, 2 alpha genes. This is the zeta gene. This is the embryonic zeta, 2 alpha, 2 eta, and this is the 2 zeta and 2 gamma. And this is the fetal hemoglobin, 2 alpha, 2 gamma. This is HbF. And this is the postnatal. After delivery, gradually switch from HbF to HbA and HbA2. HbA contains 2 alpha chain and 2 delta chain. And HbA contains 2 alpha and 2 beta chains. And this is the chromosome 11 and location of beta gene and chromosome 11. And this is the delta gene, gamma gene, etc. This is the 5' end, this is the 3'. This is known as promoter region. 5' is known as promoter. Thalassemia results from mutation affecting the gene involved Hb synthesis, biosynthesis, lead to decreased Hb production. The clinical phenotypes results from both the diminished amount of particular globin chains as well as from the resultant chain imbalance that occur because of normal production of the other globin chain. This means if there is alpha chain and beta chain in equal amount, that is a HbA normal. If beta amount is less, alpha chain amount is increased. If alpha chain amount is less, beta chain amount is increased. It might be important to note that clinical phenotype becomes most apparent at the age of 6 to 9 months of the age due to the fetal to adult hemoglobin switch that occurs at that age. Gradually, there is switch from the fetal to adult hemoglobin at the age of 6 months to 9 months. Starting from 6 months, gradually end at the 9 months. The common forms include alpha and beta thalassemia depending on gene affected. If alpha gene affected, alpha thalassemia, beta gene affected, beta thalassemia. Genetics of the thalassemia. About 100 mutations have been described that decrease beta chain synthesis. In beta thalassemia, there is at least common 100 mutations. Mutations are so many, 400, 500 mutations, more than 400, but there hundreds are common mutations. And these most of these are the point mutation. And they interfere with the processes such as splicing, chain termination, and promoter site. Affect this region, a splicing site, chain termination, and promoter site, resulting in defective gene transcription or translation. Molecular pathogenesis, a splicing mutation. Most common cause of beta plus thalassemia. Beta plus thalassemia means where beta chain is some amount is produced. Most of the mutation lies within intron, but a few are located within exons. You first see the diagram. This is diagram taken from the Robbins. This is the translational defect. This is this row. This show the splicing mutation site. These are. This is the transcriptional defect, red, complete red, that is located on the promoter site. And this slightly pink, slightly violet color, this is the translational defect. This location in the exons region. These are the exons. So, this is the broken line indicate the splicing defect. A splicing, you can see the splicing side. This is the normal splicing side. This is the normal. 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 These are the normal splicing side. If a splicing of this area, this intron and the axons 1, 2, 3, both all three are linked, and this is the normal splicing site. So you can see this splicing site in the axons region, this splicing site at the intron region. This is more or less normal splicing site. This is also at the normal splicing site, and this is also at the normal splicing site. And these all three in the intron region. This is the abnormal splicing site. So you first see the splicing site. Second is the promoter region. This is the main starting mRNA synthesis. It takes from this region, promoter region, and end at this region, 3 end, 5 end, 3. And this is the translational defect. And the location of translation defect you can see in this the exons region. Exons region. So again, come to the previous slide. Splitting mutation. Most common cause of beta plus thalassemia. Most mutation lies within intron. You see in the diagram, these mutations mostly are on the intron region, but a few are located within axons. Some of these mutations destroy the normal RNA splice junction and completely prevent the production of normal beta globin RNA, resulting in beta 0 thalassemia. If normal splice age junction is destroyed, then completely there is no production of normal beta globin RNA, and that results in beta 0 thalassemia. Other creates an ectopic splice site within an intron. You see in the diagram, there is a splicing site at the intron region. Due to this, flanking normal splice site remains. If there is a splice site at the intron region, then normal splice site remains. After that, both normal and abnormal splicing occur, and some normal beta globin mRNA is made, resulting in beta plus thalassemia. So there is some amount of production of beta chain. So this is beta plus thalassemia. Second is promoter region mutations. These mutations reduce transcription by 75 to 80%. This is the main region from where there is synthesis of mRNA start. When there is mutation in the promoter region, that reduce the transcription mRNA synthesis by 75 to 80%. Some normal beta globin is synthesized, so these mutations are associated with beta plus thalassemia. Next is chain terminator mutation. Most common cause of beta 0 thalassemia. Chain terminator. Chain terminator means where the protein synthesis chain, there are the three nucleotides that gives the one amino acids. So there is introduction of some nucleotide in this. So two types of mutation are in this category are most common type create a new stop codon within an oxons and other introduces a small insertion or deletion that shift the mRNA. If there is a new stop codon, protein synthesis is stopped, and there is insertion or deletion of some nucleotide in between that. There is also mRNA synthesis is disturbed. So that is known as frame set mutation. Both block translation and prevent the synthesis of any functional beta globin. So this is the most common cause of beta 0 thalassemia is chain terminator mutation. This is the chain terminator. Chain terminator. This is the violet receptor. This is the splicing and this is the promoter. Promoter gives the reduction in the 75 to 80% of beta synthesis, beta chain synthesis. Mutation fall into classes. Beta 0 refer to that causes beta globin, no beta globin to be produced. Beta plus describe mutation that result in a diminished but not absent quantity of beta globin. The severity of these mutation can vary depending upon the amount of normal beta globin that is produced. Depending on class of mutation present and the gene dosage, that is heterozygous or homozygous, patient can present with different severity of disease. Beta thalassemia major refer to a severe clinical phenotype that occur when patients are homozygous or compound heterozygous for more severe beta chain mutation. That is, as for example, severe beta plus oblique beta plus mutation, beta plus beta 0 mutation, beta 0 oblique beta 0 mutation. This is the thalassemia major. Beta thalassemia intermedia, and in between clinical phenotype with heterozygous genetic mutation that are still allow some beta chain production. Here you see there is beta plus and beta 0. There is some amount of production. Beta plus, there is a production of beta chain. Some rare classes also exist in which both beta and alpha mutation coexist. And third variety is beta thalassemia minor, that is known as beta thalassemia threat, a mild clinical phenotype where one normal copy of beta globin gene is present. As for example, beta plus oblique beta. This is there is some reduction in the beta chain, and this is complete normal beta chain. There is absent beta chain and there is normal beta chain. This is the beta thalassemia triad. This is the classification you see in the diagram in Robbins. This is a beta thalassemia. thalassemia major, intermediate, minor, and alpha thalassemia, silent carrier, alpha thalassemia triad, HbS disease, hydrophytus. If both parents are carrier, this is the normal gene, which is the beta thalassemia gene. This is the normal chromosome with, and this is the beta gene. So both are carriers, and their offspring are one child is normal, two with triad, and one is affected. Because here both the chromosome, both chains are affected. Both chromosome, both pair, in one pair, both are affected. This is also same. Unaffected mother, unaffected father, both are carrier. This is the percentage. One is normal, two is triad, and one is affected. This is the homozygous parent. This is the pathogenesis of the, this is also taken from the Robbins. This is the pathogenesis of beta thalassemia. This is the normal RBC, normal erythroblast. Here there is presence of 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain, HbA. This gives the normal red blood cells. Here is the reduced beta globin synthesis with relative excess of alpha chain. Here you can see insoluble alpha globin aggregate, and this is the normal HbA. There is abnormal erythroblast. And see this the effect. Few abnormal red cells leave the circulation. Alpha aggregate, normal HbA. Hypochromic red cells. There is, when go into circulation, there is extravascular hemolysis. There is destruction of aggregate containing red cells in a spleen. This is the fate of this cell. And another portion, there is ineffective erythropoiesis. Most erythroblasts die in the bone marrow. Due to this, there is two processes of anemia in thalassemia. One is ineffective erythropoiesis, and second is extravascular hemolysis. Both gives rise to anemia. When there is patient is suffering from anemia, there you give the blood transfusion, and that leads to systemic iron overload. That leads to secondary hemochromatosis. And there is reduced tissue hypoxia and erythropoiesis. Due to tissue hypoxia, there is increased erythropoietin increase, and that gave rise to marrow expansion. Due to increased demand of RBC, there is more production from the marrow, so marrow is expanded. So there is deformity of the skeletal deformity. That gives rise to hair on end appearance of the skull X-ray. Second, when there is ineffective erythropoiesis, there is increased iron absorption. You know that in the iron deficiency anemia, I teach you that the hepcidin is a negative regulator of the iron metabolism. If there is hemolysis, ineffective erythropoiesis, extravascular hemolysis, there is decreased RBC level, there is anemia. When iron level is decreased in the circulation, but there is increased due to hemolysis and repeated transfusion. And there is more absorption of iron from the gut, that leads to hemochromatosis. And there is deposition of iron in various organs, liver, heart, etc., and endocrines, etc. Alpha and beta thalassemia, in erythroblast, alpha thalassemia, there is excess of beta chain. In beta thalassemia, excess of alpha chain. And there are sub-inclusions body, erythroblast. In HbS disease, a type of thalassemia, there is excess beta chain. Excess beta chain. Alpha thalassemia precipitate as hemoglobin H, B4 inclusions body in the cell. In beta thalassemia major, excess alpha chain can also precipitate as inclusion body. These are the inclusions body, hinge body. A type of inclusion body containing denatured hemoglobin classically associated with G6PD deficiency. These can also be found in thalassemia as well. Hinge body larger than inclusion body. Mentioned above, when a functional spleen is present, hinge body leads to white cell. If there is presence of hinge body, when it go into circulation in the spleen, that phagocyte the inclusion body, and there is cell is deformed. That RBC cell is known as white cell. These are the hinge body. Present in the mostly present in the G6PD, but this is also present in the thalassemia. Howell-Jolly body. A type inclusion body containing DNA-like hinge body. They are usually removed by a splenic macrophage. Howell-Jolly body can be seen when red cells fail to fully mature or when a functional spleen is absent. These are present when there is not functional spleen. This is the thalassemia when there is beta thalassemia, the chromosome location on beta gene in 11, genetic error is mutation. Alpha thalassemia, chromosome location of 16, there is usually deletion. Because alpha chain dissociate into monomers more readily than beta chains, the beta chain form hemichromosome at a faster rate, therefore making beta thalassemia clinically more severe. Alpha thalassemia. Many mutations can affect the alpha globin gene, but the most common are the gene deletion. As mentioned previously, there are 4 copies of alpha gene in each somatic cell, thus phenotype increase in severity as the number of functional alpha gene decreases. Classification of alpha thalassemia. There is silent carrier. Refer to patient with one alpha gene deletion. Only 2 pair of alpha genes, location of 2 in each chromosome. If one alpha gene is deleted, they are clinically asymptomatic, known as silent carrier. And you denote as for example, A, absent, oblique A. Alpha thalassemia triad, these patients have 2 alpha gene deletion and very mild phenotype. Gene deletion can both be present on the same chromosome or divided between 2 chromosomes, which has relevance for patient offspring. As for example, if both are absent in one chromosome, both genes are absent, and in other chromosome both are present. And second variety, one chromosome, one alpha gene are absent in both chromosomes. One in this chromosome, one in this chromosome. This is the thalassemia trait, alpha thalassemia. Hemoglobin H disease, named reflecting the presence of beta tetramer. HbH found in red cell.
सर
Causes-
स्लाइड नहीं दिख रहा है.
क्या नहीं दिख रहा है? स्लाइड
स्लाइड नहीं दिख रहा है.
एक सेकेंड.
यस सर.
अब दिख रहा है? दिख रहा है स्लाइड? हेलो,
नहीं दिख रहा है सर.
नहीं दिख रहा.
नहीं दिख रहा है.
दिखेगा तो बोलना.
दिख रहा है सर.
Hemoglobin H disease, named reflecting the presence of beta tetramer found in red cells, causes moderately severe anemia. occurs with 3 alpha chain deletion. When there are 3 alpha chains are deleted, this is known as hemoglobin H disease. There is unpairing of beta chain and only one alpha chain and beta chain is in excess. There is no union of alpha chain with beta chain. Alpha chain is the lesser amount. Only one is present, one chain, and 3 are deleted. Hydroxyphylline, the most severe form caused by 4 alpha gene deletion. All the 4 genes are deleted. Becomes manifest later in fetal development when fetus transitions from using early embryonic globin alleles gamma 2, JAPA 2 or later fetal allele gamma 2 alpha 2. Red cell contain alpha gamma globin tetramer HB which are ineffective in delivering oxygen to tissue causing anoxia, edema and hepatosplenomegaly. Historically was not compatible with life but aggressive in vitro and lifelong transfusion may save individuals with this condition. Morphological features in thalassemia, usually in beta thalassemia. A smear shows severe RBC abnormality. There is marked N-isocytosis, 5-kilocytosis. RBC is microcytic hypochromic. Target cell, basophilic stippling and fragmented cells are also common. A chain aggregates are removed by the spleen. Reticulocyte count is increased but is lower than expected for severity of anemia due to ineffective erythropoiesis, normoblast seen due to a stress erythropoiesis, and abnormal release from extramedullary erythropoiesis. This is the diagram. You can see this is the nucleated RBC, normoblast. This is the hypochromic cells. These are the target cells. You can see the target cell. There are so many targets. Here is also, this is the normoblast. This is the podocyte, also known as target cell. The clear cut target. This is the target cell. And then the pear shaped cells. This is also target cell. Target cells. Target cells are present in the bone marrow features. So there is expansion of hemopathically active marrow. Sign and symptoms. Symptoms of the thalassemia. These are the main symptoms. There is shortness of breath. This is due to anemia. Weakness, delayed growth, fatigue, pale or yellow skin. These are the main symptoms. You can see the presentation of these signs and symptoms. There is shortness of breath, fatigue and weakness, anemia. Mechanism क्या है? Secondary to anemia, due to deficient synthesis of beta chain of hemoglobin, causes red cell to have low HbA level. Their HbA level is low. So there is no proper oxygenation. Thus explaining their phenotype and impaired ability to transport oxygen, imbalance between alpha and beta globin production that leads to precipitation of the relatively overabundant alpha globin chain. If there is less production of beta chain, there is coupling of alpha beta chain is imbalanced. So there is excess of alpha chain. That is the inclusion body within the RBC and their precursors. Second symptom is hepatomegaly. This is due to ineffective erythropoiesis that leads to activation of extramedullary erythropoiesis. Ineffective erythropoiesis takes place in the bone marrow. There is apoptosis of RBC precursor cells and other mechanism is extramedullary erythropoiesis. Other than bone marrow is extramedullary erythropoiesis. That area is such as the spleen, liver, lymph node and thorax. Hepatomegaly can result from a number of mechanisms: extramedullary erythropoiesis, hepatitis due to chronic transfusion, associated infections and iron overload. These are the causes of hepatomegaly. Extramedullary thrombosis, hepatitis due to chronic transfusion-associated infection. If you give the repeated transfusion, there is chances of infection, and due to repeated transfusion, there is iron overload. This also lead to hepatomegaly. Bone pain and fragility. There is fragile bone fracture caused by two major mechanisms: destruction of cortex leading to weakening of the bone, and secondly to osteopenia and osteoporosis. There is cardiac failure and arrhythmia secondary to anemia and iron overload. एनीमिया के चलते कार्डियक फेलियर है और एरिथमिया भी होगा, आयरन ओवरलोड के चलते कार्डियक का फंक्शन डिस्टर्ब होगा. Next is splenomegaly. This is secondary to extramedullary hematopoiesis. Can also be due to extravascular hemolysis causing a hypertrophic response in the spleen. There is formation of gallstone, usually bilirubin stone. Lifelong hemolytic state causes increased bilirubin deposition in the gallbladder. Malnutrition. Rapidly growing erythrocyte precursor compete for nutrients and can cause malnutrition. There is more increased demand of energy to the RBC, so there is malnutrition. There is bronze skin. Cutaneous iron deposition damages the skin and enhances melanin production by the melanocytes. You can see in the eye, conjunctiva, there is pallor due to bilirubin. Pallor and icterus. You can differentiate between two hands. This is there is deposition of bilirubin material, icterus, and this is the normal. Complications of thalassemia. There is iron overload. Mechanism: a combination of factors including erythropoiesis, tissue hypoxia lead to increased iron absorption via the GIT tract via hepcidin inhibition. This iron is usually transferring bond. However, when the total amount of iron exceeds the transferring binding limit, reactive oxygen species are produced through the Fenton reaction compounded by long transfusion. Fenton reaction पढ़े होगे तुम लोग फर्स्ट MBBS में. Iron deposition occur in visceral organ, mainly in the endocrine gland, heart, liver, causing failure. Endocrinopathy due to iron deposition in the multiple endocrine glands, inducing damage to these glands. Hypogonadism, hypothyroidism, hypoparathyroidism, hypopituitarism, testicular and ovarian failure, diabetes are among the complications. These are all due to the iron deposition. These all endocrine organs are damaged. There is hemolysis. Alpha globin precipitate inclusions and membrane damage are more prone to sequestration and extravascular hemolysis within the spleen. This leads to hemolysis. First is sequestration in the spleen, and there is extravascular hemolysis due to imbalance alpha chain. And there the cell membrane of the RBC is easily damaged. Cortical destruction and impaired bone growth. Uncompensated anemia create a strong stimulus through erythropoietin, signaling a ramp up to erythropoiesis. This causes erythroid hyperplasia within the bone marrow, which expand and destroy adjacent area of the bone, such as cortex, impairing bone growth and creating malformation. Arterial and venous thromboembolism. RBC membrane dysfunction increases the expression of negatively charged phosphatidylserine, which have been shown to induce platelet activation. This phosphatidylserine causes activation, induce platelet activation. The deformed RBC may directly induce vascular damage. RBC and platelet carry higher levels of ROC. And further hypotheses include a chronic hypercoagulable state due to abnormal level of coagulation factor. These all factors lead to arterial and venous thromboembolism. This is the hair on end appearance of the seen in the skull X-ray of a thalassaemic patient, usually the child. This is the not this is the sun ray life appearance, hair on end appearance known as. Treatment: regular blood transfusion to ensure non-anemic rate and prevent some of the disease complication. You have to target HB 90 to 100 gram per liter, means 9 से 10 gram, 9 to 10 gram per DL. Leukodepletion technique, decrease amount of leukocytes, are used to ensure less alloimmunization and non-hemolytic transfusion reaction. You usually give the leukopoor blood to the thalassaemic patient. Testing for viruses done to reduce transfusion transmitted infection. Iron chelation. You should give the iron chelator. This for examine deferriprone works by binding serum iron and clearing it via the urine. This deferriprone have been shown to improve cardiac functioning, left ventricular ejection fraction in patients with thalassemia major. Endocrine therapy, administration of deficient hormone, sex hormone and thyroid hormone, use of fertility agent to induce spermatogenesis and achievement of pregnancy, osteoclast inhibitor, biphosphonate to prevent osteopenia and osteoporosis. Next treatment is splenectomy and cholecystectomy. Splenectomy often assists with reducing transfusion requirement. Cholecystectomy are often required to the presence of Levine stone in the gallbladder. Splenectomy, this assists with the reducing transfusion requirement. If there is no spleen, there is no hemolysis, sequestration in the of RBC in the spleen. So there is increased amount of RBC. Therefore, HB level is not decreased. Thanks. Hello.
Yes, sir.